And hello, we are the Vileblood Brothers, or at least I am, because again, I am also alone. So our recording schedule is kind of fucked, so I decided to do a commentary on Skullgirls. Basically, I'm going to do all the story modes and call it a fucking day. I'll start off with the first cast, but before we get to that, this game is made by Lab Zero, and it started out as an Indiegogo project and a passion project, and it got paid, and now we have this fighting game. This is actually the fourth? No, it can't be. Yes, the third time this game was released. It was released as normal Skullgirls, and then it was released on Skullgirls Encore when the contract with Konami didn't fall through, apparently. I don't know what this story is. But when it got moved to the PS4, and I don't know if it's on Xbox One, I'm not sure, it became Skullgirls' second Encore. So, yeah. This is my all-time favorite fighting game of all time, so let's do this shit. I'm gonna stay quiet for the story, so we're gonna start with the main character, Philia.
Well, what have we here? Let's say I buy you a real drink, sister.
We've already got a drink, thanks.
That's quite the deep voice you got there, little lady. But it's cool.
That's it. You had a chance to walk away.
A parasite?
Samson, you've got to stop doing that. You're drawing too much attention to us.
That creep was asking for it. No one lays a hand on my host. No one.
I know you mean well, but I can take care of myself.
Anyway, where to next?
We need leads on the Skull Heart. I've got to wish my memories back.
It's definitely in New Meridian. I can feel it. With all these Skullgirl rumors floating around, I bet we can find a lead just by looking for trouble.
Fine, we'll do it your way.
Mythology on Skullgirls is really weird. All you need to know is this part of the story. So right now, Philia is a little girl with amnesia. I'm guessing a high school student. I don't know how school works in this fucking family. I mean, town or city or world. I'm kind of trash at this game compared to Tournament Fighters, but I'm sufficient enough of doing all the story modes, so I'm okay. Right now we're fighting against Parasol. We find out her story later. Like I said before, we're doing just Philia. So all you need to know is she's an amnesia girl, not really possessed. She has a parasite that is in her hair that gives her strength, I guess. What they don't tell you is this parasite is slowly sucking away her life, like parasites would. And they don't tell you that. Right now, He's over defensive with Philia because that's his host body, and without it, you know, he'll die. Okay, more story. Oh wait, is that loading for? Nope, it's another fight. Ah, Cerebella. She's one of my mains, but only because she's does so much fucking damage. I actually might have to watch out for her because she is dangerous. Yeah, like I said before, I'm really trash at this game compared to all the other people, so he's gonna have to stand my lackluster play. Plus, the whole point is just to fucking win anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter how I do it. Like I said in Mega Man, if I don't die, I don't suck. I gotta... Oh, you... Oh, fuck! I don't like how a computer can read my buttons. They know when I'm not blocking, and they just instantaneously... Whatever, she's dead. We're going into more story? Yes, okay.
Philia! Get ready, Philia! I don't think we can get away from that thing.
Ready, Samson. But why does it know me?
Yeah, that girl's called Painwheel. She's actually one of Philia's friends. I think her name is Carla or Carlo or something like that. And she's pretty fucked up right now because of a certain Lab Zero. Not the company, the actual in-game lab. I don't know why they named him after that, whatever. I don't judge. I'm sure the real Lab Zero doesn't do this to little girls. I hope. Yeah, Philia is the Ryu of the game, so she has the Hadouken, she has the spin kick, she has the Shoryuken. Moves are done with single buttons and specials are done with double buttons, like Shoryuken with 2 buttons. Does his special. You saw me do a super spinning attack that made him bounce off the wall in the last match. That was like a spin kick with 2 buttons, but I'm gonna be silent for the story.
Samson, who was I? Why does this poor girl know me?
I don't know. It's clearly insane. I wouldn't worry about it. Damn it, she's getting up. We need to get out of here.
Philia, it's me, Carol.
Carol? Carol, is that really you? Wait, Carol! Don't go! She's gone.
Just great. No talking you out of this now, huh?
Sorry, Samson, but I need answers. We're going to follow her.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to talk about is in the new game, the second Encore, the latest version of it, it came with all the DLC characters, and the story mode actually has voice acting, which is pretty good, because that's good for making my commentary silent while you listen to the bomb-ass voice acting in this game. Like I said, it's like my favorite fighting game of all time, so I love everything about it. The characters, the story, the voice actors, every little bit. Right now I'm fighting Miss Fortune, or Nina Fortune when you find out her real name. Oh, okay. We won.
Another failed experiment. Time to shut you down, Painwheel.
Leave her alone!
Philia, you remember me. The amnesiac finally rears her pretty heads. What should we do, Double?
The Skullheart can answer all of your questions, dear Philia. Who you are, why you're here, what you're running from. It can do that and so much more. Anything you desire.
The Skullheart? Here?
Indeed, the Skullgirl herself awaits below. But only if you prove yourself worthy.
Yeah, that monstrosity was Double. She's basically a nun that takes... She takes the forms of all the fighters in different kinds of reactions. She doesn't really... She's not like Shang Tsung that transforms in and has a moveset. She has her own moveset that actually is unique to her. Like, Parasol doesn't have a gun. She has her Parasol. But she... Oh my god, Double loves to fucking use that move. Either way, You might notice that I'm actually fighting two people when you see the life bars. That's Valentine. She was the actual nurse that you saw, I don't know, talking shit to Painwheel. She's the reason why Painwheel is the way she is. Also, another person is, but she's the main one who did something to her. And here she is. She used to be my main because her victory taunt is fucking hilarious. But now I have Fukua, who's literally my favorite. Bounce and Shoryuken. Haha! I'm utter trash. Fuck. Okay, fuck. In this game, you can actually aw, you bitch. But you can actually choose up to 3 people to fight with when you're not doing story mode. You're doing normal versus mode or arcade mode. And the more people you have, the weaker they are and the less health they have. And the least people you have, the more strength they have. But enough of that, we get some more story.
Are you sure about this, kid? The Skullgirl is no laughing matter. We're strong now, a real team. Even so, I ain't so sure we stand a chance against her.
We've got to try, Samson. I need answers, and this is the only way.
And we get a little transition down to the catacombs where the Skullgirl is. And there she is. Fucking bitch. She has a skull for a fucking eye.
Philia, we meet again. But why? We've met before? Tell me, Skullgirl. Who am I? I only know one thing about you, Philia, and it is the only thing I need to know. Medici blood flows through your veins. The blood I have sworn to spill.
So she wants to kill us because we have a certain blood in us. We find out that Philia is part of a certain family of gangsters that did some fucked up shit, but we don't know if Philia was a part of it or not. Right now, all you need to know is the boss. This is the final boss, and it's Mary. She's a real fucking bitch. She basically takes classic bosses in old fighting games and just multiplies it. She got fucking projectiles everywhere. She doesn't take any hits done unless you do some real fucking damage, and she spawns a lot of shit. She also has 3 phases, so this is the first phase. She has 2 skulls. I mean, yeah, she uses her skulls as projectiles, and I fucking killed her already. This is the nearly most dangerous phase where she summons other skeleton-like creatures, and she has a shadow behind her that does most of her strongest attacks. She can send it up, she can send it left, right, she can send it to punch me. Oh, I killed her already. This is the final form, and probably one of the most annoying because she still has the shadow, but she also can summon little projectiles and those snake things. So yeah, and I beat it. So we're gonna get some more story and then move on to the next character. I'll probably do like 2 character stories per video.
Well, this is it, kid. What you gonna wish for?
I need to make this wish count. I know enough about myself now to know that memories don't matter. What's done is done, and it's time to move on. But Carol, what happened to her is my fault, isn't it? Even if I can't remember it. So, Skullheart! I wish for Painwheel to have a normal life again!
Your wish is pure. Almost. Healing the broken girl is noble. Yet you seek absolution for your forgotten guilt. Your transformation will be slow. Make the most of it.
Quiet now, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our new transfer student, Miss Painwheel. Must be foreign.
Hi everyone, my name is Painwheel. I just moved here from the labs, and I like sewing and puppies and walks on the beach. Nice to meet you!
And they live happily. That's pretty much Philia's story. I'm not gonna show you the credits because, you know, time is on the essence, so yeah, they live happily. The one thing about Skullgirls' story is all the stories, they don't really intertwine. Some of them kind of do, but some of them are like, I'm guessing all the stories are non-canon until we get that one true story DLC, but I doubt we're gonna get that ever in our lifetime. So after Philia, I might do it clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's try clockwise. We're gonna do Miss Fortune. Nina Fortune.
Miss Fortune!
You hear the news? Skullgirl's been going after all those families in Maple Crest.
Looks like this new Skullgirl's got a bone to pick with the boss. Where's he gone anyway, huh? Think the rumors of him getting sick are true? Hold up. Look, there she is. That fishfolk dame we were sent to find. Hey, Goily. Can we get some, service over here?
Yes. May I help you, sir?
Hey now, you're quite the dish. I'd like to eat you up. Why don't you swim over here with a couple of free drinks, and then we hit the town?
I'm sorry, but I need to work.
You know, you are pretty cute. What, stinking kill girl.
Is everything okay over here? Are these guys bugging you, Minette?
Go find yourself a sandbox, kitty. We're just having a friendly chat with the little minnow here.
Leave. Now, or I'll throw you out myself.
Can't you take a clue, you flea-bitten tot? Clearly you don't know who you're messing with. Did you see that? That stupid cat didn't stand a chance. What the?
Never mind her. We found what we're looking for. Let's get back and tell Batali. Ah!
You okay, Minette? They didn't hurt you, did they?
That was amazing. What would I do without you?
Thanks for scaring them off, Nadia. Your next dinner is on me.
Actually, I think it's time I make my move and follow them. I've got to catch me a Skullgirl, and it sounds like Mafia goons are the perfect bait to draw her out.
Sounds very dangerous. Be careful out there. You're like family to us, you know?
Nadia, do you really think the Skull Heart can bring your friends back?
There's only one way to find out. See you around, Union, and give my regards to your dad, Minette.
So yeah, Miss Fortune is a stray cat, go figure, who was brought up by the Fishbone Gang, so she feels indebted to them. I guess that's all you need to know. She makes stupid ass cat puns, and that's her character. She's actually a quick type of fighter, kind of like Wolverine when I think about it, which is kind of funny because she has Berserker Barrage, like this. And sometimes she does say Berserker Barrage. I don't know if she said it there, but whatever, I don't really give a shit. So she's that quick kind of fighter, and the reason she got decapitated and still alive because she has something called the Life Gem. So that's her character quirk, I guess. She can just send her head out. If you ever play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, then it's like calling your stand out and trying to use them simultaneously. It's not that bad. I guess I don't know if Abdul did it, but I don't know if Palmerath did it. Either way, this is fucking Peacock, and she's fucking annoying. She's basically the cartoon character of the game. Go figure, she looks like a fucking cartoon character. And that's pretty much all you need to know about her until I get to her story mode. She's the fucking comedian. That's all you need to know. Controlling the head is the hard punch button, by the way. And I didn't mention this in the beginning of the video, but this fighting game is a 6-button fighting game, so light, medium, hard punch, light, medium, hard kick. And we're done with that fight, so more story, yay!
Well, well, what have we here? That's quite the body you've got there, kitty.
Sorry, creepy lady. I'm not interested.
Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I was just admiring your scars. You've been cut clean through several times over. No one could survive that. Yet here you are, walking, talking, and shedding. Whatever's animating you could be invaluable to my research. Let's perform an autopsy and see what makes you tick.
You might have noticed that I've been fighting nothing but girls in this game. This game was actually supposed to be all a girl fighting game until the recent DLC character. It was Big Ban who was the first dude in the fighting character select screen, and the second character who was a dude who made it was Beowulf, and they're the only two fucking male fighters in the game. I don't really care the gender of the character I'm playing as long as they feel great, so some people find that I don't know. Some people are offended, some people don't want to play this game. I don't really give a shit. It's a good fighting game, so I just call it a day and beat the shit out of people. That's all I need to know to fight. And I win. Now we're gonna get some more story. Yay. Hopefully.
I underestimated you, but I've seen all that I need to see, and I'm sure the analysis of this blood will prove most enlightening.
You just don't stop, do you?
Lady Valentine, the Skullgirl has requested your presence at the cathedral.
A nurse and a nun. Ah, where have I heard this joke before?
I'll be there soon, Double. Return and let Marie know that I found Lorenzo. His minions led me right to him. I just had to stop and perform a little experiment on our feline friend here.
Very well.
Take care, kitty. We'll have a follow-up visit as soon as these tests come back from the lab.
So, the Skullgirl is hiding out at the Grand Cathedral, is she? Never was one for churches, but here I'll make an exception. We'll be back together soon enough, guys.
Yeah, this game is actually pretty good to commentate over alone because of the long story sequences, and all I have to do is beat the characters. Again, we have Parasol to fight, but you already know that from the last time. She's a charge character. She's the Guile of the game. She does have traps, so I don't know who has traps in a fighting game, but nothing comes to mind right now. Fuck it. Fortune is, if you ever play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or 3, she feels more like Wolverine, and I guess I don't know, she kind of feels like Yun to me, if Yun can detach her fucking head, because she does have Rekkas. 1, 2, oh okay, or Fei Long has Rekkas. Either way, I don't know if we're gonna get more story of this or another fight. Not sure where they split off. Story.
So, this is the Grand Cathedral, eh? Now, what's a Skullgirl like you doing in a place like this?
She followed me home, Double. Can I keep her?
You again! Don't you have an appointment with the Skullgirl?
Indeed, I did, but I'm afraid we've got a scheduling conflict. As it turns out, you've got an appointment on my dissection table, right about now. Let's not be late, or I'll have to get my spray bottle.
You couldn't beat me before, so what makes you think you can now?
Yes, my previous experiment was a failure, but I've got my lab assistant to help this time around.
May the Trinity have mercy on this poor, lost soul.
The nun is your lab assistant? Hate to break it to you, lady, but you're not gonna get much science out of this one.
Your experiments will have to wait, Valentine. She is a candidate.
A candidate, you say? Even better. Come on, Kitty. The doctor will see you now.
So yeah, she's a candidate for what? I don't know, to make her another Skullgirl? I don't fucking care. The story is really fucking weird when it splits off into other characters. The simplest story you're ever gonna find is fucking Philia's story. And that's just about that's just an amnesia story. So there's not much to know, because the character doesn't even know. And we have another Valentine double fight. This happens a lot in everyone's story. I'm actually going to show off what Valentine can do. So if you have the head in the right position, you can actually do some pretty crazy shit, like this air combo. And then set it up for another air combo. And you can do a lot of shit. You can even combo that together, and dead. Yeah, Fortune's really fucking deadly if you're fast enough and, I guess, coherent enough to know what the fuck you're doing. But we got more story right now. Oh, it's just a transition that Philia... This transition everyone has, so I can really talk over it. It just shows the place, the Skullgirl in the catacombs with her fucking bones and zombies and shit. But now we're gonna actually get story.
All right, Skullgirl, you know why I'm here.
I do.
So, no offense, but you're the last thing standing between me and my family. So let's get this show on the road.
I too have lost much to the Medicis. Do you not seek vengeance? Wishes such as yours rarely turn out well.
I've got to try. The Fishbone Gang raised me, protected me, and taught me everything I know. The least I can do is return the favor.
Your instincts are admirable. My wish was also to protect my friends.
Look, I'm gonna have to stop you before you get to the we're a lot alike you and I bit. I've come too far to turn around, so it's time to claw that heart out of you.
So be it. I hope your wish turns out well.
I love how she said that. Like she knows that she's gonna fucking die. Either way. Fortune's story is kind of weird. If you don't have context, you don't really know what the fuck everyone's talking about. Okay, this should be easy. If anything's the easiest, it's the Mary fights. Unless you have that bitch on nightmare mode where nothing will help you. And you just have to have your rhythm. The best plan I thought of was to literally shift your sides from left to right, and she doesn't know what the fuck to do about it. Also, using your air heavy. I usually use kick, but depending on the character, it's really effective for her, and it does a lot of fucking damage. Plus, anybody with an air dash can do it twice in the air. There. So we've got to kill this one, and we're good. And special. Make it stylish. Swing. And we'll get the final bit of story. So this is pretty much where the video is going to end. I'll take out the credits and move to the next character.
Alright, this is it. I can't do it. I have so many new friends in Little Innsmouth. Terrible as it was, what happened happened, and made me who I am today. Changing that would be wrong. That's what the Skullheart is here for, isn't it? To tempt us into doing the wrong thing. Marie said her wish was similar, and look how she turned out. This stops here!
A temporary setback. This world will always be cursed by a skull heart. And so shall it always be cursed with Skullgirls. Until this world exists no more.
All that for a life lesson? How annoying. Well, better go check in on everyone back in Little Innsmouth and get some food. I'm exhausted. Union, I'm back. I'm starving. It's time for that free meal you promised. Bring me the full Lucky Family banquet.
Nadia! There you are! Minette has been kidnapped! All the River King's daughters! And others too! Little Innsmouth is in a panic!
What? Who would dare do such a thing?
That's where I come in. My name is Irvin. I'm a private detective. The River King hired me to find his daughters, so if you have any information that might help, I'd appreciate if you shared it. The proprietor of this fine establishment was telling me that there have been numerous mafia sightings in the area recently. That's the only lead we've got, but kidnapping certainly fits the mob's MO. We're at a loss as to why they'd be targeting Dagonian women, though.
The Mafia! Maybe Marie had it right all along. Urban, I'm coming with you. Those black-hearted bastards already took one family from me. And like hell, I'm going to let them do it again. Hang in there, Minette. We'll find you.
So yeah, I'll meet you in the next episode where we do, I forgot who's to the right of misfortune, but fuck it, doesn't need to know. I'm not gonna show that much of the credits. I'll show the credits in the very last episode because this song is really fucking good and I would hate to talk over it all the fucking time. So meet me next time. Let's play Skullgirls, second Encore, or Skullgirls in general. All of them are fucking awesome.